Welcome to It's Happening. My name is Jared. I don't know if it's working, guys. I'm having problems with Rumble. It keeps kicking me out. And I was trying to share the stream to X and other places, but I don't even know if it's working. It's telling me it's not. Give me just a second, guys. I'm trying to find out what's going on. If let me see here. I got the live chat up, guys. If you want to comment and talk with me, I may have to redo this whole thing. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, it's working. All right, it is working. So today we're gonna hit on the drones that are flying around all New Jersey. There's some videos from Texas as well. There's some videos from other places as well. And I just wanted to kind of hit on these and go over it because I find the timing very, very interesting. And I love talking about this stuff anyway. So it kind of makes for a perfect show for me today. Corey will be on here with me later tonight around 6 p.m. Central. We may hit on some of these topics again as well to give his perspective. Some politics that's going on. I don't know if you guys are paying attention to what Biden just did in Syria, but he launched a massive airstrike over in Syria. So we're going to see what's going to happen now. It's almost like he's doing everything in his power to make sure World War III kicks off by the time Trump gets in, right? Hold on 1 second. Oh, it's working. I don't know what's going on. It keeps showing me that it's not connected to Rumble, guys. So I'm assuming Rumble's platform's probably having some problems. We know that they keep attacking the streaming platform over there, trying to get it taken down. So I don't even know if oh, yeah. I mean, it just keeps going crazy. So if you're watching this and you can hear me, let me know. There's no way I'm going to be able to really tell if it's working or not. So I'm just going to go through it and hope that it's working, guys. Like I said, I'm going to pull up some videos. And all I ask, guys, is you keep an open mind. Try to set aside everything you think you know. Try to set aside all the lies that we were taught growing up. If you can't admit by now they lied to us, I don't know how much more proof you need to see. I mean, we've had video after video after video after video of so-called drones for the past 2 weeks now, ongoing. Now, I will give my personal opinion before I go into it. I don't think these specific UFOs that we're seeing on a daily basis now are what we would consider a UFO or a alien style craft. I would bet that they are American made with one of the military contractors, right? And they're stoking fear. Trump won. They are gonna show the people, because they know what's best for us as usual. That's how they always treat us, right? We don't do what they're if we don't do as we're told, then we're bigots, we're conspiracy theorists, we're sexists, we're anything and everything but what we are, right? So yeah, I find it very interesting when I still talk to people and they call me a conspiracy theorist for simply pulling these videos up and talking with you guys. I'm definitely interested in hearing your theories. Again, I think this is deception right now. It's all deception to begin with. The Bible tells us clear that this stuff's going to happen, guys. The Bible speaks of creatures, of UFOs, of all kind of flying devices. I mean, there's no wonder they don't want you teaching the Bible in school, right? And I know this is going to sound even crazier to some of you watching, but the closer I've come to God and the more I read the Bible, the more I believe they're lying to us about the earth as well. And there's multiple aspects I could go over that with you guys. And I hope that you can try to hear me out without trying to attack me. I didn't come to these topics and just fall right into it. As a matter of fact, I felt exactly like you did when I started coming across these topics. I thought I was going crazy. I thought I was becoming this wacko conspiracy theorist. And guys, all I'm simply doing is asking questions. That's it. And yeah, the Bible multiple times mentions that this earth is a firm foundation, that it is a circle, that the firmament is there. That, I mean, we can go over and over multiple spots where it is insinuating that we are living on an unmovable earth. However, they are convincing you that we are flying through space, chasing the sun, our solar system's doing this. And I mean, what are the odds that every mile per hour would turn out to be 666 in that scenario? So, yeah, I might be a little crazy for asking questions, but I'm okay with that. And I just hope that you guys at least open your mind to the possibility that, for instance, just look at what they've done the past few years. Try to wrap your brain around how much they lied to us about COVID. That one alone. How much they have lied about Trump. How much they continue to lie about white people in the country to make people mad and angry at them. How much do they divide us over and over? So is it too far-fetched to think that maybe, just maybe, they're lying to you about that too? And maybe they've been lying to you about these UFOs the whole time. They've known about them, not only known about them, but they have been working hand in hand with these Nephilim to create the end times. Yes, that is my belief. Again, so I'm going to get into it. There's a couple videos I'm going to pull up. Like I said, the one aggravation I have, and I'm kind of curious because we have these nicer cell phones now to take videos and pictures with, right? But everything seems to come out grainy. I'm wondering if that's a reaction from the drone itself, right? Could it be? Could it send out some kind of electromagnetic pulse or something that could possibly mess with your phone? How many stories have we heard where the cars are driving down the road, a UFO comes over them, and the clocks go haywire? They turn off, the car goes on and off, the lights go on and off in the car. Is it too crazy to think that when you're trying to take a picture, it might do the same thing? Let me know what you think. I have the live chat up, guys. And again, I'm not telling you what to believe here. I'm trying to get you to be open-minded and just at least question the possibility of what is going on. So let's have fun with it. If you jump in here and you start calling me names, I will absolutely just kick you off of here. But if you want to talk with me and you want to throw theories around, I would love to do that with you guys. All right, check this out. This first video I'm going to play is a little bit long, but she's pretty good at what she's doing. You know, I'll play that second. I want to play one of the UFO videos first. Hold on. How y'all doing today? And again, I will be back on later this evening with Corey around 6 p.m. Central, unless something changes for him. Man, the internet has just been crazy today. I can't get Rumble to work right. I can't get anything to work right, man. It's crazy. Must be my page, right? All right, let's see here. Let's go with this one first.
Developing tonight, New Jersey making headlines this week with reports of large drones flying over parts of the state. The latest reports coming from Evesham Township in Burlington County. Residents there have their eyes to the sky with concern. Our Steve Keeley went looking for answers.
They're big. Like I saw a couple last night, which were very large.
Drone sightings like this one that started in North Jersey have now spread to South Jersey.
Last night around 8 o'clock, we got reports of residents seeing drone activity in the area.
The latest over Evesham, and those were big too, the police here saw.
Police went out, were able to observe some of them. We looked like there was reports of between 4 to 8 drones. They weren't like the typical types of drones you would think of, like a hobbyist that goes up and you know, takes pictures of whatever. These more look like unmanned aircraft. There's some were as large as like an SUV flying around in the area.
Social media fueled.
Again, don't you find the timing very interesting that this started going haywire after the election? Is it possible that the aliens are not happy with the election? Are they trying to tell us something? Is it possible that this is American made? Because my biggest question with that is the military hasn't chased these things off one time. We have the baddest military in the world. And you mean to tell me they're just going to let these drones fly all over cities? This is New Jersey. You really think that they would let some random drone reach that close to us that they claim they don't have a clue where it comes from? How can you believe that? I seriously want to know. I mean, it takes a lot of faith in the government to believe that. You go out and fly one of your drones close to one of these bases and see what happens. You go out and fly one of your drones close to the airport and see what happens. I guarantee you they will not allow you to do it. So why aren't they chasing these things off, or at least attempting to? That's my biggest question with it, and that's what makes me lean towards it is American military. It is either American military, military contractors, some rich billionaires contract, whatever you want to call it. I think that they are antagonizing on purpose. They are setting the stage for a lot of what this Bible talks about. I do believe that. I do believe that these are not alien beings. I don't believe that. I believe that they are tied back to the Nephilim. They've been here with us the whole time. They've been in the waters. They've been and again, if they have lied to us about the globe as well as that, I mean, how can you not think that maybe what was his name? Richard Admiral. Hold on, I'll tell you what. Richard Admiral Byrd, that was his name? Where he flew over the ice wall back in the 40s or 50s. I'll tell you what, I'll pull it up before I hop off. So I'm just not making this up. And his story of what he saw, the land over the ice wall, how much land there was out there. So is it not possible that the Bible's telling you the truth and that they've been here all along? That back in the days of Noah, when they were messing with DNA, that possibly when they were splicing human DNA and animal DNA and creating demigods. Yeah, I know. They told you that was a myth in school, right? They told you it's just mythology and it's not real. They also told us for the past 20 years that UFOs weren't real, right? They also told you that if you got that thing put in your arm, you wouldn't pass anything else along, right? Or you wouldn't get sick. How much are we just going to blindly eat from these people before we start asking questions? Let's watch some more. I got to get used to this setup.
Fear has followed many of the drone sightings, and so has legitimate concern from government leaders. Governor Murphy posted that he convened a meeting on the drone activity with senior officials with Homeland Security, State Police, and the state's congressional delegation, and said there is no threat to the public at this time.
We monitored the area just to see, what they were doing, just to make sure there was no threat, seeing if they were looking at critical infrastructure. And then we monitored them until they continued through town, which they were out of here about 11:15. And then they headed towards Cherry Hill and ultimately towards Philadelphia.
Did it concern you this could be nefarious activity?
Yeah, I mean, especially with the advanced technology that it's.
Well, hold on a minute. Did y'all catch that massive contradiction that man just did? Didn't he just say on one hand they weren't a threat? And now, oh man, with the advanced technology out there, it might be dangerous. Well, which is it? Is it a threat or is it not a threat? Because if these things can move the way they're moving, they can get this close to our buildings. They're flying over the FBI's homes that are investigating this stuff. Yes, they're a threat. Like I said, why isn't the military chasing these things off? So that's my biggest question. That's what makes me believe it's us. Until more information comes in, I'm just basing theories off what I've seen, what I have heard, guys. So just like you would and anybody else would. All right, let's go check out a little bit more on here.
They seem to have, they're not like most drones, they're within sight. These are obviously being controlled somewhere else, and there's obviously a purpose they're up flying.
Could you find out who was controlling them and where they were?
We're working on that. So we're working with the state police through the Regional Operations Center and ultimately with the federal authorities, FAA, FBI.
I checked like a flight tracker app, and there's no planes in the area. If you see these things go by, and they're big.
If something that massive came down into a populated area, it would be problematic.
Well, I thought it wasn't a threat.
It was very windy last night.
That's twice now that man contradicted himself.
The size of these and the technology with them, they didn't seem to be affected by the wind. They were varying altitudes. They said sometimes as low as 100 feet, other times as high as 2,000 feet.
In Evesham Township, Steve
Look
Keeley, Fox 29 News.
Develop
Isn't it not wild? I mean, look at that. Fox 29 Philadelphia, guys. That's Fox 29 Philadelphia on TikTok. So as you see, that even the news media is talking about this stuff. Here, let's go, and the Pentagon's even talking about it.
What can you tell us about these drones?
What I would tell you, Jennifer, is that they are being actively monitored. Installation leaders have determined so far that none of these incursions impact the base residents, the facilities, or the assets that we have on those bases. We're, of course, continuing to work with host nation authorities and our mission partners to ensure the safety of our personnel, our facilities, and the equipment. The bottom line is it's something that we're going to take seriously. We'll continue to look into it. But as of right now, it's not had any.
All right, that's music's pretty loud,
Some
guys.
issues with the reporting on how this is being reported and not drones. Let me be very clear. This isn't conspiracy. This isn't craziness. They are not drones. We had the same situation at Langley Air Force Base in February. They were there for 16 nights and they could not disperse. It's the same thing.
16 nights in a row. They've been 17 nights in a row at this other place. They're showing up in New Jersey. I've got a video from Texas last night or the night before. I mean, really? And why aren't we seeing our military try their dang best to chase these things off? Because again, if you and I were out flying drones around, they would chase us off in a heartbeat, lock us up, put us in jail, give us fines for, whatever they could come up with. But these things are getting very close to big cities and over people's homes, and they're not doing anything. Nothing at all. Really? It's odd, isn't it? It's like living in a weird movie, and none of this is really happening. The deception will be strong. We have to stay in the truth, guys. We have to talk to each other. We have to seek God. We have to stay in his word. Do not let this stuff deceive you. And the moment you start waking up to what's going on, the deception just starts peeling back. God will show you the truth. All right, let's check out some more.
In the fucking trees.
Sorry about the cussing.
Bro, what the fuck? Those are fucking there, bro. Over here, bro. Oh my god, bro.
This is supposedly Arizona.
Baby.
That was a pretty good shot. If it, again, guys, none of this content is mine. I'm playing it from people posting it. And I waited quite a few days before I came on here and do this because I wanted to see how much the news would hit on it, how much the Pentagon would. And it's very little. Now, I get it. Maybe it's just me because I imagined in my mind if they ever did tell us we weren't alone, that people would care. Nobody cares anymore. Like, yeah, we've known for so long. And maybe that was all part of the plan, right? Using Star Trek, Star Wars, Stargate, all of those things and all those movies in Hollywood to build your acceptance, grooming us in a sense to just accept when this happens, to accept it as it is. And not only that, all those shows try to convince you that God isn't real also, right? So it all goes back to that, the deception of pulling you away from God.
Baby, don't move. I'm outside the truck. Don't move. There's a shit ton.
Sorry about the language, guys.
Oh my god. It's behind the houses now. Bro.
Definitely interesting. Let's see here. These are all older. Here's another one from Melbourne. You can't tell on that one, really. Not the best one. Let's see this one over to Jersey.
All right, guys. Apparently, there are pretty much big amounts of UFOs, these so-called drones, over New Jersey right now, happening right now. People are filming them right now. So at the end of the video, I will show you a video where guys sees the one of these drones near. He catches it in a zoom kind of mode, so you're going to see that. But what you're seeing right now is a lot of drones hovering over New Jersey. So whoever lives in New Jersey needs to take his smartphone out, whatever smartphone it is, and please, guys, whoever says this quality is shit, come on, guys, nighttime is always bad
What do you think, guys? What do you think?
quality. But right now, the clip right now.
There they are. There they are. There they are. Oh. Marmora, New Jersey. Here they are. And they do sound like drones.
They sound like drones, huh? Interesting.
Yo, look. Looks like a triangle. Look. It looks like a triangle. Go.
People are going to be blown away because we've been lied to for so long.
Triangle. They look like a triangle. No.
I wonder how all you guys feel that have attacked us and called us conspiracy theorists for years about this stuff. I know if I was you guys, I would feel betrayed. I would feel all kinds of frustration and anger towards those who have been lying to you. And as you should. You should. That's exactly how I felt when I started digging into this stuff and learning that maybe it's not just some sci-fi movie you see on TV. And maybe they're using the movies to manipulate, groom, or whatever you want to go with on what theory that they're doing. But man, it's wild, isn't it? I'm 43 years old. Well, we'll be 43 Sunday. Not there yet. I just never imagined seeing this stuff in my lifetime. I went through a process when I was younger and I was very interested in this stuff. And then, I grew up and I didn't pay any attention to it. I thought it was crazy. I thought the people that were talking about it were conspiracy theorists and Looney Tunes. And as I've aged and got older and started looking back into it and really digging into the Bible, there's not a doubt in my mind this stuff is very real. And there's not a doubt in my mind that they are not coming from some far off planet somewhere else. They are coming from this planet right here. They've been here with us all along. Ties back to the Watchers, the fallen angels, the Nephilim, the demon spirits that have been roaming this earth since the Nephilim were killed the first time. And then you ask, well, Jared, if the Nephilim were all killed in the flood, how did they survive? Well, the Bible tells us there were giants in those days and also afterward. And then we have the story of David and Goliath. We have other stories of Enoch and some. I'm going to destroy the word. It's SUMUS. I think something like that. Some Samsma or something. I know I'm messing it up, guys, but there are multiple stories of giants and things like that. And I know that our education system has manipulated us into believing that